I started raising rabbits in 2004, September. I've had rabbits all my life, but I got purebred rabbits in September, and I started with Holland Lops and Jersey Woolies, and it's just expanded from there.
Robert's been doing it since he was a kid, though. Like, if I was to start doing it now, it'd take forever just to get used to it. I don't know what to look for in rabbits.
Yeah, it's a... You have to know a lot.
Yeah. And that's what... I'm pretty sure all these people did this as a kid before they got older.
Show. You come in the morning, usually they're during the day, and you bring whatever rabbits you're going to show that all have tattoos in their ears, and then you have to fill out comment cards and ID sheets so that you can show in the show, and then once your breed comes up, you go up there, show, they pose it, judge it by a set of points, and place them from first to last. And
how much do these weigh? Can they get up to?
Anywhere between 11 and 14 pounds. These ones, Dad weighs 14 pounds. I'd say he probably weighs close to 13-ish.
13 pounds?
Yeah.
Is that more than a cat?
More than a regular cat.
Jim? He'll be first. He's got a fair shape to the head. The crown is a little bit weak, especially through that center part. Ears are fairly well formed. Does have good roundness over the top of that hindquarters, but he's a little pinched at the base of the hindquarter. Got good bone. A little weak on that coat. I'd like to see more length to it. Does have pretty good density.
Thing there. Is this the winner?
Yes.
Let's go.
And what did he get?
He got best of breed.
So, how much is this one? Did you buy it for?
I paid $25 for her, but she's probably worth around $150 now. She's won a couple shows, and she's just grown a lot since I got her, so she's just a lot nicer, and she's just appreciated and valued.
He's just been giving me the rabbits, and I just bring them up to the table and put them in the cage, wait for them to be judged, just holding the rabbits for them, bringing them back and forth.
What's unique about it to you?
That the people are into it.
People are really into it?
Yeah, it's all unique. Everything about it is unique.
What is this?
A leg.
So this is what you get when you win, right?
Yes.
A leg.
Yes.
And that piece of paper does what for you then?
When it gets 3 of these, it can be registered and graded.
And what's that mean?
That it's a grand champion, and it's a nice quality rabbit.
And the price goes up on it?
Yes, sir.
What do you enjoy about judging? Working with rabbits?
You get to meet lots of people, you get to travel. I enjoy working with youth and 4-H a lot. I coach a rabbit bowl team and leader of a 4-H club and stuff like that.
This here is the rabbit barn, which we call it, which is where we keep all of the rabbits. It started off as the back half just being a dog kennel with some tarps on it with a roof, and then eventually we outgrew with the numbers that we could fit in there, so we added privacy fence as a solid wall and extended it out a lot further so we can add probably about 50 rabbits from what we had previously to the barn. If you want to come in and take a tour, we can hold approximately 72 full-grown rabbits in here. Possibly add a little bit more. If we can add another stack of cages right in here, which we'll probably do the end of this summer, as we have a lot of babies right now. business that we currently own is Geise's Rabbitry. We picked that. It's the beginning of our last name, so that's our prefix. We can have 72 rabbits in their own cages. We have 72 holes right now. We used to have closer to 100, I would say. Right now we pretty much have all of them full. With babies, you can have a lot more because they don't take up a whole cage. Just depending on how the babies turn out, sell some off as pets, some off as breeding stock, sell some as show quality bunnies, and keep some show quality ones. And then after you get a couple babies out of each parent, usually sell the parents off, or if the babies turn out nicer, then the parent, we get rid of them. After you breed your rabbit, 28 to 32 days later, there's going to be a chance that they will have babies. So you give them one of these boxes, which is called a nest box. You line the bottom with shavings, and then you fill it up with straw. And then the mom is going to dig a hole in it somewhere, and she will pull a lot of fur, either right before or right after she has her babies, to keep them covered, because obviously, since the babies have no fur at all, they need to stay warm. The fur plus the body heat of the other ones will keep the babies around 100 degrees, if not a little hotter. This is a baby born at the age of 2 days, and with just in a few short weeks, the baby's going to go from, even with just 1 week, it's going to go from this to approximately, not too much bigger, but it's going to be pretty much fully furred with short hair fur, and the eyes are going to be open. Between 10 to 14 days, the eyes will start opening up on the babies. And then by 3 weeks of age, they're already going to be pretty much fully furred, fully eyes open, fully mobile, jumping all over the place, trying to nurse from their mother any second they can. And that's when the moms start getting mad at them. And then by about 2.5 months, the bunny's going to be this big. And this one's a little bit small for his age. He's between 2.5 and 3 months. And then by 6 months of age, the bunny will be fully grown and at approximately that 3-4 pound weight. Bunnies are fully grown at about 6 months, but they're not always fully matured. So this would be a full-size bunny. He's a couple years old, but he'd be this size by about 6 months. Our daily chores would be to come out and make sure that everybody has a scoop of feed in their feeders, which generally all of them have feeders on the outside, so you can just feed them from the outside. You have to water the rabbits, and in the summer times, we have the water bottles on the cages as well, which we have to fill daily if they're under halfway full. And some of our show rabbits, to keep better condition on them, put a little bit of extra weight on them. We give them Fruit Loops, so everybody just gets a couple of Fruit Loops a day, just to help add better flesh condition over the bottom. A little bit of sugar puts a little bit of weight on, just like with us. It's kind of like a treat, but it's more to make them into show condition. Extra sugar adds extra weight. Same thing that happens to humans.
Hey, I was out here at 5:30 this morning.
Getting that baby.
Yeah, I'm cleaning this for Mama's on
I know.
You're out till what time?
They're out here at 5:30.